Hello, if you're a follower of my channel you'll know that I like to grow vegetables in these 10-inch ex-cut flower water buckets. I've been doing that for a lot of years now. There are a lot of videos up on the channel. You'll see the results start to finish. Sow the seed, grow the vegetable, harvest the vegetable. The videos are all there. But this year, for a change, I decided I want to have a go at growing in those fibre bags that people are growing in. I've never grown in those before. So I'm still growing in the buckets, but I'm also growing in some fibre bags. And I thought it might be an idea to run off a sort of trial. Grow something in a bucket, grow something in a bag. At the end of the growing season, turn them out, see which has done best. Which is best, bucket or bag. So I started that off at the beginning of this year, and I'm currently growing beetroot, carrots, parsnips, shallots. I'm growing all kinds. Cucumbers, courgettes, zucchinis if you want. I'm giving them all a go. Some in a bucket, some in a bag, and we'll see which does best. You don't recognise this bucket, do you? If you watch my videos over the last couple of weeks, you'll recognise it maybe when I turn it round. '99, bucket 99, first failure of the year. Yeah, I was growing a potato in this bucket and in a bag. The potato in the bag was nearly 2 foot tall. The potato in the bucket hadn't broke surface. So I called it a day on that one, and I emptied the bucket. Check this out. Okay, so that was the bucket being emptied. The potato had gone rotten. I suspected it might have been the compost, but on reflection I have lots of stuff growing in the same compost, so I'm putting it down to that single potato being an issue. But I did get rid of the compost, and I've recharged this bucket with fresh compost, homemade compost. Okay, I've just topped it off with a little bit of commercial that I had in a bag. So what's on? What we're going to do today? Well, we're going to reuse this bucket. It was empty. And my mate arrived yesterday and he brought me some Zebrun Shallots. Now I've split them up and I've managed to get 30 in a raised bed, but I have some left. I thought, why not utilise this spare bucket? Why not charge it up again and plant whatever you've got left? It's something I do most years. So that's what I'm going to do. So I'll just show you these shallots. There aren't many, but we don't want many because we are growing in a small water bucket. That's them. So we're going to take them out and we're going to see how many we can tease from this pot and transplant them into this bigger 10-inch water bucket. I'll just do this to one side so that I don't make a mess of that nice flat surface that I've got. And then I'm going to show you a planting template. You will have seen those before on previous videos. If you want one, you can get one. In fact, you can get a few, and they're free, and I've told you how to do it on numerous occasions. What we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, a very titchy one, 7. Okay, let me just look to see if I've got a template with 7 planting stations in it. Just give me a minute. Yeah, we've got one, look. This is just a polystyrene pizza base, 10-inch pizza base that you get from when you buy a pizza in a box, generally. And those holes are equally spaced. So we should give these 7 Zebrun Shallots the same amount of room in this water bucket. So what we need to do is just make an impression on the top of this compost in 7 locations, and we're ready to go. Hold on. And this is how we're going to do it with a pencil. We just need a mark. Now if we had 10, I'd try and get 10 in. If we had 15, I'd try and get 15 in. I'd just use whatever I had. But we happen to have 7, and I happen to have a template for 7, so 7 it is. I don't know if you'll see those. You might see them, you might not. A lot depends on how the sun catches them and the shadow. But anyway, we've got 7 stations. Right. What I intend doing is this, trying to get as many of these roots in there as I can. And then closing the hole up. Now what I will do, it's a nice sunny day here at Homegrown Veg. What I will do is, after I finish shooting this video, is move this bucket into the shade and water these shallots in. Okay. How's your gardening year going? Okay. We've had a few disasters here at Homegrown Veg, but hey, lots of gardeners are having lots of disasters, I know that. I've watched the videos. Can you hear that wood pigeon? Can you hear it? Oh, he's come to watch Homegrown Veg as well. Either that, he's looking for a girlfriend. I think it's probably the latter, he's looking for a girlfriend. I'll tell you what, we've had lots of nice birds visit the garden this year. Have you? We've had, I'll tell you what we've had, right off the top of my head. We've had goldfinches, we've had chaffinches, we've had robins, we've had starlings, we've had blackbirds, we've had sparrows. Those wood pigeons, they're a regular visitor. Unfortunately, anything that they might like to eat that I have in the raised beds, I've got the beds netted. So although wood pigeons can be a pest, I like to see these ones. There's those 2 holes there and there. Yeah, I like to see the wood pigeons come in. We don't hold out a great deal of hope for this titchy one, but I will give it a go, why not? Why not? This is something for nothing, let's face it. If you've no room in your raised bed and you've got some seedlings, what are you going to do with them? Don't dare say you're going to put them on the compost pile. Don't do that. Firstly, try and grow them in a bag or a bucket, and secondly, give them to another gardener. That's what you should be doing. If you've got them started, if they've sparked into life, and yeah, that's what you should be doing. Grow them or give them away, but whatever you do, don't put them on a compost heap if you can avoid it. If you can't avoid it, that's it. That's what you'll have to do. But hey, how about that? How about that? 7 Zebrun Shallots in a 10-inch water bucket. Off camera and in the shade, I'm going to give these a drink of water and we'll see how they go. Okay, so I hope you've enjoyed this video. This is Homegrown Veg, signing out.